about multi-listed versus exclusivity and what you should be doing. When you first get started, I would say send your picture out to all the agents, see who responds to you, go meet with all of them, and see who you have the best vibe with, who, when you walk out the door, you feel like you hit it off with. And you can, in Chicago, you can multi-list, which means you can have a couple different agents. And there's nothing wrong with that, especially when you're just getting started. You can get a feel for who takes the most interest in you and who's the most accessible to tell you how they want to groom you or manage your career kind of thing. You can get to know each other. It's a lot like dating, right? You're getting to know people and figuring out who you fit with best. There are some places, like for instance, when you go to LA, there is no such thing as multi-listed. So you get one agent. And you have to wait till that one agent asks you to sign with them. So you might go to LA and wait around for a year before you get an agent. Here in Chicago, because it's multi-listed, a lot of agents might take you on to see how it goes. You get a chance to go out and audition, basically, is what it is. When you give them your headshots and when they get a project from me, say they get an episode of Chicago Fire and I need a 20-year-old guy and that's what you are, and all three of them send me your headshot as a submission, I can only call them in through one. So if you're not getting called in through the other two that you're registered, it does not mean they're not submitting you. So you need to know that to begin with. So checking in with them is a good idea to see what they're submitting you on and where they see you fitting in. And after you've been with an agent for maybe 6 months, being multi-listed is like dating, right? So you're getting to know them. And then when someone asks you to go exclusive, that's a good thing. That means somebody wants to take care of you exclusively. That means you're going steady, if you will. And I think that would be an ideal thing for an actor. Then you're not spread so thin and you have somebody who's taking a personal interest in your career and you're at the top of their list, right? You're one of their most important clients. And that doesn't have to last any more than a year. So you're not signing away your life. You're agreeing to have a relationship with somebody and letting them take exclusive care of you, which I think is a really good thing. And after a year's time, if both of you regroup and say this didn't work out, or you haven't gotten where you want to get in your career, or they say to you, you haven't worked enough or whatever, you can regroup at that time. But I think ultimately to be exclusive would be what an actor would want, because it would simplify your life and you'd really feel like somebody had taken a great interest in you and your career. Anytime an agent says you need to pay anything up front, that is not a legit agency. Agents only make money. They only make money when you make money. So anyone who asks you to pay money for their website or some kind of directory, or you need to pay a fee, that is not a legit agency. The legitimate agencies will take you on and they will work their butts off for you and they will send you out and they will give you advice, and they don't make a dime until you make a dime.